Hey, what's up guys? So today we're going to be taking a look at two new cards, and the first one is going to be number 23, Lancelot, Ghost Knight of the Underworld, which is a really good card and has a lot of potential, and it is a generic rank 8 XYZ monster. It has a pretty good effect, so let's go ahead and check it out. So it is a zombie monster, has 2000 attack, 1500 defense, and requires 2 level 8 monsters. And it says, well, this card has XYZ material, it can attack your opponent directly. When this card inflicts battle damage to your opponent, you can target one face-up monster your opponent controls, destroy that target. Once per turn during either player's turn, when a spell, trap, or monster effect except this card is activated, you attach one material from this card and negate the activation. Now, that is really good. There is no cards right now that I think can really stun that are rank 8. I mean, Felgren can kind of stun, but the thing is, this card has a lot more utility. First off, being able to attack directly definitely helps. I mean, how many guys have you lost to that Heartland Draco card where it just attacks you directly? Or how many times have you guys lost to a Gog Cow by burning you off at the end? Or something like a Black Ship of Corn burning a Gachi, or something else like the Fire Ice Hand just burning you for game. So this kind of has that same aspect, but has more utility, and once it goes ahead and actually directly attacks, you're able to pop something. The problem that I have with Felgren is just dealing with monsters that had more attack. Like, I loved that card, but when they would summon Judgment Dragon, it's like, oh man, like I'm not gonna be able to make anything that gets over that for some decks. I know some decks have a lot more options, but for the most part, Felgren is basically the main rank 8 that comes out into play as far as the metagame right now. And not only are you going to be able to make this, get rid of something, and also be able to attack directly, but it adds a stun aspect to it. And when it comes out, basically, it has this ability to kind of protect itself already, meaning, you know, it can stop anything, the spell, trap, or monster effect. And I think that is really good. You have to detach one material, but one downside that this card has, though, it does not destroy the card that it is negating. Basically, the spell and trap, yeah, you're negating the activation, it's basically the same thing anyways, it gets rid of the card. But when you're stopping a monster's effect, something like a Judgment Dragon, let's say Judgment Dragon comes out after you've already made this card and got over a Judgment Dragon, well, you'll be able to negate the activation, Judgment Dragon can just then attack over you. But still, it's a really good card nonetheless. I think that this card definitely has a lot of potential for other random decks that could make use of high-level XYZs. Something that I can think of off the top of my head, something like Gimmick Puppets, something like that. Or I've even seen some different builds of Skill Drain Malefics. I mean, you could try to make this in that deck. I just like the utility that this card has. I think it's a very good card. And it doesn't come out for a while, guys, so if you are afraid of this card, don't worry about it. It doesn't come out till Volume 7 in the manga series, so it's going to be a while. I believe we're on like 5 right now, so it's gonna be a while before we get this. This comes out actually on August 4th, so that's gonna be just right around the corner if you are an OCG, so it's gonna be a while before we get it. But the next card we're gonna talk about is Ascension the Sky Dragon. Now, I actually made a video about this card showing off that it can actually pull off an OTK that is just absolutely crazy. But this card has a little bit of potential. If you guys don't know what this does, link down below in the description box for a video showing off what it can do if you happen to have the heart of the cards. But I'm going to go over its effect really quick and talk about it. This is Ascension the Sky Dragon. That's what it was called before, but it is now the YCS prize card, or a prize card. It doesn't always have to be YCS. They can also have. So they actually gave away what is it, the Darken for a Yu-Gi-Oh game for the DS a while back ago. But nonetheless, it's basically the new prize card. So anyways, it is a Light Dragon Synchro level 10 question mark attack, 3000 defense, and its effect is also it's a generic one. So it's one tuner and one or more non-tuner monsters. And it says, if this card is Synchro Summoned, it gains 800 attack for each card currently in your hand. When this card you control is destroyed by your opponent's card by battle or by card effect and sent to the graveyard, if all the monsters that were used for the Synchro Summon of this card are in your graveyard, you can special summon all of them, but their effects are negated. You can only use this effect of him once per turn. So that's pretty good that they added that, otherwise there might be some potential crazy little loops that you can do to keep on popping your own stuff and just keep on remaking him. Although, if you're playing that deck in real life, that would be very, very expensive. But nonetheless, I was thinking about how this card could be good. I mean, to me, it's a decent card nonetheless, just to be able to survive. If you want to throw it up in defense, let's say you don't have that many cards in your hand, and you're going to make this card. Basically, you're going to use maybe 2 cards, maybe 3 cards, and then you're able to basically stall your opponent. And whatever you make, maybe that monster that you've used to make is like Marshmallow, or some other card that can't be destroyed by battle, or has some other utility, like a Card Trooper, where once that is destroyed, you get to draw a card. You know, obviously, its effects are negated, but obviously if it goes to the graveyard, then you get it destroyed. Or Dandelion, or something like that. That's where I'm really thinking that this has a lot of potential to just open up plays to basically survive. as far as its effect goes, it gains 800 attack. I mean, if you have like 30 cards in your hand, which you can technically do in the deck that I showed off how to actually, you know, use this card and pull off some crazy OTKs. The thing is, if you have like 10 cards in your hand, at that point, you should be able to make a play. I don't know what deck you're playing that just draws a bunch of cards and then can't use them, but you know, for the most part, I think that the secondary effect is just really, really good. I mean, at the moment, what good level 10s are there in the game other than like maybe Leo? I think that's the most meta one right now in the game, but nonetheless, it's a pretty cool YCS or prize card in general. Just because a lot of these prize cards that they give out, if you guys didn't know, especially in the OCG, they keep on giving out these cards where you cannot use them in a duel. It's like if you attack directly with them and they reduce their life point to 0, you win the duel. Like, all these cards are just not usable. It's like Victory Dragon. All these cards are just not usable, and it's cool to see that we're getting like giant hand cards that are usable, that are really decent, but not game-breaking like Crush Card Virus, you know. It's unfortunate sometimes when you have to run into a card that is just way too expensive to actually run in real life, and you want to play it so bad. But what I was thinking what you could potentially use this card for, it is level 10, so I was like, well, it can get over a killer, and it can basically hit them once and then they instantly lose. If you guys don't know what the Ascension can do, I have a video already of it. I mean, this guy got up to 12,800. It's a Tethys build. If you guys want to check out how to actually pull it off, because this card, I believe, is already, I don't know if they removed it, but it's, well, this card's already out on Dev Pro. The Ascension, it used to be Drascension, you can see its name over here. But if you guys want to try that out in the Tethys build, basically, check the link down below in the description box, guys. But what do you guys think of this prize card? Do you guys like it when they come out with prize cards that are pretty good but not game breaking? For me, I think it's cool that we get to see some of these cards, see some play that are pretty good, but in the sense it's not like you have to be playing that card if you want to actually win some tournaments. Like Darkened Dragon was a fantastic card. It was really, really good, especially because it just sent the card to the graveyard and doesn't destroy it. That was a really good card, but it wasn't like game breaking to the point where it was like Crush Card Virus, you know. If you guys feel me on that, like some of these cards are just absolutely crazy. But then again, it's kind of cool in some sense to be like, oh, this guy has a Crush card, he's super, super powerful. But I'm totally looking forward to playing it number 23 Lancelot and some other decks that I can make rank 8s with, because, like I said, Playground's about the main card that sees some play at the moment, and there's really nothing else that sees play, but cool to have another card that has a lot of utility, and like I said, guys, if you want to check it out, link down in the description box for like 50th time. But anyways, thanks for watching, guys. Asian Eyes signing out.